Patrick Jones here, aka Mr. Tycoon. So you're rolling with me again. As you know, I'm in traffic. I'm always on the go. On the go, getting to some money though. That's what it's all about. So I had a conversation with one of my mentees, individual who I mentor, and they suggested that I actually talk about friends, right? Especially friends when you are ascending up the ladder, you're meeting your goals in the whole bit, right? So, as you all know, first and foremost, friends, they come and go. So, the friends that you had when you were in elementary school, most likely are not the friends that you have in middle school. If you do, okay, consider yourself lucky. The friends that you have in middle school, 9 times out of 10 are probably not the friends that you have in high school. The friends that you have in high school are not the friends that you'll have in college. And then, once you become an adult, the game totally changes. You're lucky if you have 2 to 3 good friends. Now, if you are an anomaly and you have more than 2 to 3 friends, consider yourself blessed, consider yourself lucky, because it's just rare, right? But one thing that you should know is, don't feel bad if you find yourself committed more to your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and actually transacting on your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations, and you're spending less time with your friends, okay? Next, you have to stop trying to be the most popular, the most liked. At the end of the day, the nicest guy, the nicest gal, they always finish last. For example, let's just say you're that nice guy and you go out and you're out with your buddies, and your buddies are like, you know what, yeah, he's doing well, but we're all doing well. But John, he's so nice, you know what, he's gonna pick up the tab. And then in the back of your head, you're pissed because you're like, well, I never wanted to pick up the tab, but you're so nice, you couldn't speak up and say, no, hell no, I'm not paying for your tab, right? That's just one small example. Another example is, guys, you're trying to get the girl. As we all know, and we've seen it from time to time, history does repeat itself. The girl does not like the nicest guy in the room, right? There's no fun in it. So at the end of the day, and in the corporate world, you can't have all these friends and try to be the most liked, because guess what? You will go nowhere. I'll tell you one thing. When I stopped trying to be liked in the corporate world, and when I said, you know what, I'm a lone wolf, that's when I excelled. I said, you know what, I'm going to separate from the pack. And when you separate from the pack, guess what that does? That puts you in the mental state that now you're a leader, because you're leading yourself first. And then when others can see that, hey, he's leading himself and he's doing extremely well, then it's inevitable. Everyone else, they see that, they take notice, and then that's when the promotions come. That's when they say, you know what, Johnny, Patrick, whoever you are, right? You have what it takes to go out and lead others. He can lead by example. He's doing it for himself and his family. Now it's time for you to go out and be a leader of others. So one thing that I don't want you to do is, I don't want you to be the, Mr. Likeable, right? Obviously, you do care about your reputation, okay? But you need to guard your reputation with your life. But Mr. Likeable gets nowhere, okay? Conditional friendship. Now, conditional friendship, that is extremely interesting, because one thing that I've noticed, and I talked about it in my earlier video, and if this is your first time watching the video, go back to my other videos, because there's a lot of meaningful content that you can take away. But I really learned the lesson of conditional friendship when a person who I considered like a brother of mine, hadn't talked to him in a long time, and then out of nowhere on his birthday, he sends me a Cash App notification requesting money from me on his birthday. That's conditional friendship, right? So you guys need, and gals need, to really pay attention on who's around you and when they're around you. Are these people around you because they have problems? Every time they come in your circle, right, or they want to be around you, is when they have issues. If they have issues and the only time they want to be around you is because they want to talk to you like a therapist, guess what? No, you don't have time for that, because that's conditional. And friendship should always be a two-way street. If it's not a two-way street and it's one way, then that's not mutually beneficial, right? So there's no need for mutually beneficial or non-mutually beneficial friendship out there. In addition to that, one thing that you should think about, and this is how I look at it when it comes to, my friends, is look at it like a battery. You have your iPhone, you have your Android. After at nighttime, after you unplug it, it's 100% battery, right? If I go into a conversation, okay, with my so-called friend, and my battery is 100%, and I walk away from that conversation drained, and I'm at 30 or 40%, you gotta really ask yourself, what's going on here? Because energy is transferable. Did your friend just transfer all the negative energy and drain your battery? If that person is doing that, you gotta cut them off, because they're doing nothing for you that's going to benefit you, okay? Another thing, if you show me your top 3 and or 5 friends, I will show you your net worth and your network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been proven time and time again, okay? You are the sum total of the individuals you hang out with and talk to for no reason. If you guys aren't talking about getting to the money, if you guys are not talking about businesses, if you guys are not promoting one another, if you guys are not giving each other ideas on how you achieve your goals, if you guys aren't talking about meaningful things, what are you really talking about? The answer is nothing. And you're wasting time, right? Anyone can sit there and talk about, oh, did you see the newest, or did you hear the newest, song? Did you see the newest celebrity's outfit? No one cares about that. What you should be focused on is how you can be in that same type of outfit. And how can you be in that same type of outfit? Assuming it's expensive, you got to get out there and you got to make something of yourself, right? You got to figure it out. You got to do all the right things. You got to put your dream in play and then act on it, right? So if you guys are not talking, and gals are not talking about that, then the question is, what are you really doing? Next, if you focus on your dream, you really don't have time to waste on what I call basic friendship activities, like going to the club, like, meaningless lunches and things of that nature, right? If you're focused on your dreams, if you're focused on your goals, what you're trying to do is you're trying to go out and achieve your goals, right? And you're trying to do that on a very consistent basis. And you really don't have time, unless you've actually achieved your goals, okay? You really don't have time to waste. So that's something that you need to put in perspective. Birds of a feather flock together. One thing that you have to understand is exactly what I just said. Birds of a feather flock together, but eagles and hawks, they fly by themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, you're on this journey to success by yourself, right? Your friend can sit there and listen to you and the whole bit, but at the end of the day, your friend's not going to put in the work that you have to put in order to achieve your goals, okay? So be the eagle. Don't necessarily be the bird that flocks with everyone else. Be the flow, okay? That's what you want to be. You want to be the flow, okay? So understand that. And again, you're on this journey to success by yourself. So your mom is not going to be able to help you. Your dad is not going to be able to help you. Your sister, your cousin. Now, what they can do is they can promote you. They can push you forward. They can have words of encouragement for you, right? They can help recharge your battery, if you will, but they're not going to do the work for you. You have to do the work. And if you don't, then you'll fall short of your goals, of your dreams, of your aspirations. Okay? The more you expect from friends and family, the more you will get let down in the long run. Okay? That is a key principle that I live by. What you need to stop doing is stop putting so much into your friends. Stop expecting so much from your friends and your family. Okay? You need to have 100% accountability on your life. You need to have 100% accountability on your goals, on your dreams. Okay? No one is going to help you. This game that you're playing alone. All right? And there's no redos. There's no do-overs, right? You have to go in and you have to fight every day tooth and nail in order to achieve your goals and your dreams. Next, make your interactions mutually beneficial, okay? So think of it like a one-way street and a two-way street. The interaction that you're having with your family and your friends, if it is not mutually beneficial, okay, then it's not beneficial for you whatsoever. And what that means is you're going to have to put in what you want out of it. And if you're putting in time, energy, attention into these relationships, and in return, the time, energy, and attention is not coming back to you, then you have to recalibrate. You have to refocus, and you have to reset. That's that. Focus on, and this is the thing that I started doing, focus on having employees instead of having a bunch of friends. Okay? Focus on being the best employer, because that's more meaningful. Giving people jobs, right? Helping people take care of their family. Hell, if you are an employer and you can hire people, you can hire your family. What's more rewarding to give people an opportunity, a job to feed their family and do better than being an employer, right? So focus on that. Don't necessarily focus on having the most friends, being the most popular, getting invited to all the galas. All of that stuff, the galas will come, right? The galas will come if you go out and you focus on being the best employer. It's inevitable. You'll throw your own gala, okay? You'll throw your own black tie, right? You'll throw your own parties. So focus on that, because that's meaningful. And not only is it meaningful, you're helping the economy. There's nothing better than helping the economy, okay? Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, be a boss, okay? People have to understand, in order to be a boss, you have to be a good follower before you can be a good leader. So you're going to have to be mentored. You're going to have to go through an apprenticeship. You're going to have to go through potentially having a job, right? Nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5. Nothing wrong with having a job. Nothing wrong with that. Focus on being the best version of yourself with whatever it is you're doing. I don't care if you're going outside and you're mowing lawns. Focus on being the best lawnmower. And if you focus on being the best at whatever craft you have, the money is inevitable, okay? The only way that the universe has to pay you back is through currency. So currency is going to come. Do not focus on the money. Focus on being the best at your craft in everything that you want. Everything that you could imagine. The nice things, the cars, the whatever it is that you want, all of that will come. I promise you that. Focus on being the best version of you. Lock in with me, because as you know, I'm locked in with you. And again, if you like this video, share some of your energy with me. Go ahead and comment. I'll respond to your comments. I want to hear from you guys. Definitely subscribe and smash the like button. I greatly appreciate you. And again, lock in with me, because I'm locked in with you.